Good morning, students. It's Miss Shada. Today we're going to pursue our lesson about future tense or future planning using be going to and will. اليوم حنبلش أو حنكمل درسنا عن زمن المستقبل باستخدام be going to and will. In the previous video, we've discussed the function, the similarities, the differences, and how to form affirmative sentences. بالفيديو اللي مضى حكينا لكم عن كيف نستخدم أو الاستخدام تبع الفيوتشر تنس، أوجه الشبه ما بين ال be going to and will، أوجه الاختلاف and كيف نكتب جمل مثبتة. In this video, we're going to discuss how to form negative sentences، كيف نكتب جمل منفية باستخدام be going to and will. How to form interrogative sentences، كيف نسأل باستخدام be going to and will. Let's start with the first part, which is negation أو النفي. Okay, remember when we've discussed be going to قلنا إنه we use be going to talk about your future plan. لنحكي عن الخطط المستقبلية. طب we have many things that we want to do in the future, or we plan ونخطط to do in the future، نعملها بالمستقبل. هلا إذا كان عندنا مجموعة من الأشياء اللي ما بنخطط نعملها بالمستقبل or it's not a part of our future plan، هي مو جزء من خطتنا المستقبلية. يعني أطرح لكم مثال. Remember the previous example about my dad. My dad is going to Italy next week. هذه خطة my dad going to Italy, but it's not mine. هي مو جزء من خطتي اللي أسعى لتحقيقها in the future, or أنا يعني بدي أحققها بالمستقبل. So I express this using not. So I am not going to travel to Italy with my dad. Simply أنا ما بخطط أعمل هيك. So that's it. This is the negation. How to form negation؟ ما عليك إلا إنك تضيفي not. And we've mentioned previously that as long as you have helping verb, just insert not. بما إنه عندك فعل مساعد اللي هو أصلاً موجود بالجملة ال be, which is or am based on the subject whether it's singular or plural. لما يكون عندك ال be أنت بدك تختاريها بناء على الفاعل. Only just add not. You have she, he, it, she's not. They, we, you, and so on. They're not. I am not, and so on. Okay. Same thing goes to well. مثل معنا we use well to talk about future predictions. تنبؤات قد تحصل وقد لا تحصل. هلا بالنسبة للتنبؤات التي قد تحصل أو احتمالية حدوثها كبير أخذناها قبل. قلنا مثلا I will or she will do this. She will invent time machine. هذه لأنه احتمالية حدوثها بالمستقبل كتير عالية based on the technology. بينما الأشياء اللي احتمالية حدوثها بالمستقبل كتير قليلة or it's unlikely or improbably to happen in the future، نفس الشيء بستخدم well لأني أنا لساتني بحكي عن تنبؤات sorry، بس هون صارت التنبؤات احتماليتها كتير قليلة. they're unlikely. improbably احتماليتها كتير ضئيلة. I use not. How to form this؟ كيف أعبر عن هذا؟ just add not after the modal verb. وأنا I myself I like modal verbs because they're very flexible. كتير مرنين. بتقدري تحطي not، بتقدري to form a question and so on. تمام. So you have here this example بيجمع لك بين ال two predictions. أول prediction unlikely or improbably to happen احتمالية حدوثه قليلة. ثاني prediction likely and probably to happen يعني احتمالية حدوثه كبير. Let's read them together. I think we will not or won't, this is an abbreviation, اختصار, visit doctors at the clinic. We will talk to them by camera. بالمستقبل مع التطور revolution الثورة بالتكنولوجيا حيصير إنه كتير يعني قليل احتمالية إن إحنا نضل نزور الدكاترة لما نمرض بالعيادة. لا، الاحتمالية الأكبر أو التنبؤ الأكثر قربا للحقيقة as they say بنستخدم لهم اللي هي we will talk to them by camera. تمام، فهو نفس المعنى but it's like the opposite meaning. We have predictions بس احتماليتها قليلة. Okay, and this is the negation. هذا هو النفي. Let's move on to the interrogative أو الأسئلة. هلا we all know that we have two types of questions in English: yes or no question and WH question. Based on what? Based on the answer. If the answer was, or the required answer, الإجابة المطلوبة كانت the yes or no، نسأل ب yes or no question. إذا كانت الإجابة مطلوبة to get information عشان نحصل على معلومة معينة نستخدم WH question. I myself like to start with yes or no question because they're easier. أسهل من ال WH question وبيكملوا ال WH question بعدين. So how to form yes or no question؟ هذا السؤال المعروف بالإنجليش و I think you know the answer. كيف منشكل سؤال yes or no question بالإنجليش؟ You only have to convert between the helping verb and the subject. بتعكسي ما بين الفاعل وما بين الفعل المساعد. Where is the helping verb? Is or am. Excellent. Convert them. Okay, but before moving on to the second part or the second slide, I want to pay your attention to three things that you should not forget. ما لازم تنسيهم. The first thing is that you have to capitalize the first letter. لازم نكبر الحرف الأول لأنه helping verb ما كان capitalized before I convert it قبل ما أقلب. فإحنا you have to pay attention to this. Second, don't forget the question mark. ما ننسى علامة السؤال. And third, the intonation. Don't forget the intonation when you ask the question. يعني نغمة السؤال لما بيك تسأل. Now I'm going to read the question with intonation. Is my dad going to Italy next week? Excellent. So because it's yes or no question, the answer will be yes or no. تمام? This is yes or no question for be going to. Yes or no question for well, it's like the same. You convert between well and the subject. Don't forget capitalization. I'm going to to say these notes again. Don't forget capitalization. Don't forget question mark. Don't forget intonation. Will my cousin be at grandparents' house? Yes, he will. طبعا. Or no, he won't. طب ممكن someone ask me, teacher, these are predictions. How can I know? هدول تنبؤات. طب أنا كيف بعرف أجاوب صح ولا لا؟ هلا please note the term between brackets. أنا مستخدمت لك likely يعني إذا كانت احتماليته عالية نستخدم yes، بس إذا كانت احتماليته قليلة or unlikely نستخدم no. هلا for me Miss Shada, I like to use soft language. اللغة اللي هي ألطف اللي هي to say maybe because يعني these things they're like difficult to figure out أو تعرفي بالضبط إنه فلا أنا بستخدم maybe he will maybe he won't. فهذه soft language بتفتح لك مجال أكبر بإجابتك. تمام. This is yes or no question. What about WH question? هلا let's review together the 5 W's 1H اللي هما we use them to get information عشان نحصل على المعلومة. We have where to ask about place مكان. We have when to ask about time زمان. We have who to ask about person شخص. What it's like general ماذا and so on based on the context بناء على السياق. Which we have to ask about things or usually it gives you options to choose between two things. تعطيكي خيار تختاري أكثر من شغلة. And we have how which is تسألي عن الطريق. تمام. So if someone asked you something using WH question، إذا سألك سؤال كيف تعرف شو طبيعة المعلومات اللي you have to give it to him based on the WH question that he uses. السؤال اللي قاعد بيستخدمه. فإذا كان سأل عن where أنت بتعرف إنه تستخدم على place. هذا إذا كنت أنت the person who is being asked، الشخص اللي أنت بتنسألي. بينما if you want to ask، إذا أنت بتسألي what you have to ask yourself this question: what's the information that I want to know؟ شو هي المعلومة اللي أنا بدي أعرفها؟ إذا كنت بدك تعرفي مكان you know what to use، person you know what to use، time، way and so on. So the last thing is that how to form WH question. It's like the same form of yes or no question، نفس شكل ال yes or no question but we add WH question at the beginning. منضيف WH question بالبداية. That's it. سواء you're talking about going to or you're talking about well، بس بنضيف WH question at the beginning وبتضلها question yes or no question the same. You have helping verb subject complement question mark. You have well subject complement question mark. Best we add WH question. For example, you have this example. You have this one. I wrote it in two forms: the yes or no question. بعدين إحنا we're going to form our WH question. For example, is your dad going to Italy next Monday? Yes, he is. This is a yes or no question. تمام. Let's assume that I met or I made Italy like hidden. The place خبيته. خبيت المكان. You have to ask yourself, what is the most suitable WH question to ask about Italy or the place? Where, when, what, who? Excellent, it's where. So I asked question using where ونزل السؤال. Where is your dad going next Monday? The answer will unleash، راح ترجع تبين لنا المكان he's going to Italy. نفس الشيء إذا كانت information place time person and so on. Okay, what about the same thing طبعا منطبقه على well where will your cousin be? He probably شوفي he used it probably because likely probably بنستخدمهم مع الوقت. Be at grandparents house. فالhouse is a place so I used where. Okay, this is the end of future tense. We're going to do the exercises together inshallah. Thank you so much, and if you have any question just don't hesitate to ask. Bye bye.